Imagine a stranger breaks into your house every single night. He doesn't take your TV or your jewelry. Instead, he just quietly takes a single $20 bill from your wallet. You'd call the police, right? You'd install cameras. You would consider it a crisis. But what if I told you this is already happening to your bank account right now? I'm going to expose the invisible intruders, the vampire costs that are bleeding you dry, and show you exactly how to stop them. These aren't some abstract financial terms. This is a real silent theft. The average American is now spending over $200 a month on subscriptions alone, and many don't even realize it. When you add in other hidden fees, bank charges, and sneaky surcharges, that number can easily climb towards $600 a month. That's your $20 bill gone from your wallet every single night. But tonight, that stops. We're not just finding the leak, we're going to plug it for good. Meet the vampires draining your wallet. Before we can hunt these vampires, we have to understand how they operate. They are masters of disguise, hiding in plain sight on your bank statements and monthly bills. So let's pull back the curtain and meet the 7 primary vampires draining your financial lifeblood. Vampire number 1, the subscription stack. You probably think you have a handle on this one. A few streaming services, maybe a music app. You figure you spend about $100 a month tops, but the reality is often shockingly different. Recent data shows the average person actually spends about $219 a month on subscriptions. It's everything from Netflix and Amazon to the gym membership you haven't used since January, that software free trial that auto renewed, and the news site you subscribe to for just one article. The real danger here is price creep. That streaming service that started at $8 a month is now pushing $20. They raise the price by a dollar or two at a time, so you barely notice. It's the classic boiling frog analogy. You don't realize you're being cooked until it's too late. The subscription economy has grown by over 400% in the last decade because companies know that once they have your card on file, you're more likely to forget than to cancel. Vampire number 2, gray charges. This is one of the most maddening vampires. These are the vague, fuzzy fees that mysteriously inflate your bills. You agree to a $70 internet plan, but the bill that shows up is for $95. Why? Because of our regulatory recovery fee, a broadcast TV surcharge, or a network administration fee. These are just made up charges that go straight to the company's bottom line. Another classic is the $15 a month modem rental fee from your internet provider. Over 5 years, you'll pay $900 for a piece of equipment you could have bought outright for less than $100. It's pure profit padding, and it relies on you not questioning it. Vampire number 3, the loyalty tax. This vampire punishes you for being a good customer. It sounds completely backward, but it's true. Your car insurance, your cable provider, and even your bank often give the best deals to new customers, while loyal, long-term customers watch their rates creep up year after year. Research from the insurance industry has shown that existing customers can pay 25% to 34% more than new ones for the exact same coverage. Why? Because they're counting on your inertia. They assume you're too busy or that it's too much of a hassle to shop around. They exploit your loyalty using your higher payments to subsidize the discounts for new people. Your reward for sticking around is a penalty. Vampire number 4, the food vampires. This is the convenience vampire, and it's more powerful than ever. We're talking about the food delivery app premium. That $15 burrito doesn't cost $15. By the time you add the delivery fee, the service fee, the small order fee, and a tip, it's suddenly a $28 burrito. Studies have shown it can be significantly more expensive to order delivery from a restaurant than it is to cook the same meal at home. Doing this just twice a week can easily siphon over $150 a month from your account. The apps are designed to make it feel frictionless, so you don't feel the financial sting until you check your statement at the end of the month. You're not just paying for food, you're paying a hefty convenience tax. Vampire number 5, unoptimized debt and bank fees. Big banks thrive on fees. That $14 or $15 monthly maintenance fee just for having a checking account is pure profit for them. An unused credit card with a $95 annual fee is another leak. But the most vicious fee of all is the overdraft charge, which can be around $35 for a single transaction. Billions are collected in overdraft fees every year. These are penalties for a simple mistake or for having a tight month. Switching to a credit union or an online bank with no monthly fees and setting up low balance alerts can instantly slay this vampire. Vampire number 6, digital clutter and zombie subscriptions. These are the subscriptions that are truly forgotten, rising from the grave of your App Store purchase history. That meditation app you tried once, the photo editing tool with a 1-week free trial, the game your kid downloaded. Companies know that a huge percentage of people who sign up for a free trial will forget to cancel before the paid period begins. In fact, it's a core part of their business model. These charges are often small, $2.99 here, $6.99 there, so they fly under the radar. But a handful of these zombie subscriptions can easily add up to $20, $30, or even $50 a month. Vampire number 7, the chaos tax. This final vampire feeds on disorganization. It's not a specific company, but a cost created by your own habits. It's the late fee on a credit card payment because you forgot the due date. It's the cost of buying another umbrella because you can't find the 3 you already own. It's the money spent on forgotten lunches or paying for rush shipping because you didn't plan ahead. This is the price of disorder, and it costs you hundreds, if not thousands, a year. An organized financial life is a protected financial life, and order is your weapon against this vampire. The true cost, why it's worse than you think. So we've identified the thieves. A few dollars here, a few there. It might not seem like a 5-alarm fire, but you aren't just losing the money you see vanish from your account. You are losing what that money could have become. This is the concept of opportunity cost, and it's where the true horror of this story lies. Let's take that conservative figure of $600 a month being drained by these vampire costs. That's $7,200 a year. If you just let that money vanish, that would be bad enough. But what if, instead of letting the vampires take it, you invested it? If you invested that $600 every month into a simple S&P 500 index fund with a historically average return of around 9 to 10%, the numbers become staggering. In 10 years, that $600 a month wouldn't be $72,000. It would be over $100,000. In 20 years, it would be over $250,000. And in 30 years, you'd be looking at over $600,000. Let me say that again. The decision to let these small, invisible charges bleed you dry could be the difference between retiring with an extra $500,000 or not. This isn't just about affording a few extra luxuries today. This is about buying your freedom tomorrow. Every dollar you let a vampire take is a dollar that can no longer work for you, grow for you, and ultimately buy back your time. The Vampire Hunter's Toolkit. You've seen the enemy. You understand the stakes. Now it's time to fight back. This is your 3-step plan to perform a financial exorcism. This is the Vampire Hunter's Toolkit. Step 1, the hunt, your financial audit. You can't kill what you can't see. Your first mission is to drag these vampires into the light. This means printing out your last 3 months of bank and credit card statements. Yep, all of them. Grab a highlighter, go through every single line item, and highlight any charge you don't recognize, any subscription, any recurring fee. Don't stop there. Log into your PayPal, your Amazon account, and the app stores on your phone, both Apple and Google. Look for the subscription management pages. You will be shocked at what you find. Make a master list of every recurring charge, no matter how small. Write down the company and the amount. Step 2, the cancellation gauntlet, the kill. Now that you have your list, it's time to be ruthless. For each item, ask yourself one question. Would I pull out my credit card and sign up for this service today? If the answer isn't an immediate, enthusiastic yes, it has to go. Companies make canceling hard on purpose. They use dark patterns, confusing menus, hidden links, and even forcing you to call a support line where you'll be put on hold and given a hard sell. Be ready for it. Don't fall for the pause your membership option unless you have a specific short-term reason. The goal is to cancel. For phone calls, be polite but firm. A simple, "Thank you, but I'm not interested in any special offers. Please just cancel my account. Repeat it as needed," is all it takes. Step 3, building your defenses, the fortress. Killing the vampires you have now is only half the battle. You need to build a fortress so they can never get back in. First, automate your vigilance. Set a recurring calendar reminder for every 6 months to repeat your financial audit. It takes an hour, but it will save you thousands. Second, create a free trial firewall. Sign up for services using a prepaid debit card with only a few dollars on it, or use a virtual credit card that lets you create single-use cards or set spending limits. When the trial ends and the company tries to charge you, the card will be declined. The zombie subscription is stopped before it can even reanimate. Finally, for bills like internet, cable, and insurance, set a calendar reminder for 1 month before your contract or policy is up for renewal. This is your time to shop around. A single phone call to your provider, armed with a competitor's offer, can often lower your bills significantly. And just like that, you've defeated the loyalty tax. Your financial life is about to change. You are now armed with the knowledge and the tools to take back control. Your first mission starts right now. I want you to go through this process and then come back to the comments and share the single most surprising or ridiculous vampire cost you found and canceled. Your win will inspire someone else to do the same. And if this has opened your eyes, make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. We are dedicated to exposing the systems designed to take your money and giving you the blueprint to build real, lasting wealth. That stranger in your living room isn't some fictional character. He's a very real system of automated debits, forgotten trials, and hidden fees designed to systematically transfer wealth from you to large corporations. They rely on your inattention. They profit from your silence. The act of auditing your finances and canceling a subscription is more than just a frugal choice. It's an act of rebellion. It's a declaration that you are in control of your money, your future, and your freedom. You work too hard to let your wealth be bled away, $20 at a time, in the dead of night. Tonight, you change the locks. You take your money back. You become the hunter. If you got value from this video, share it with someone you know. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos just like this. Also, I created a helpful resource just for you, the Income Upgrade ebook, Smart Habits That Transform Income into Freedom. The link's in the description. Finally, watch the next video on the screen for more Money Matters with Maniza.